Hey, welcome to BoxHero. In this video, I'll be guiding you on the initial setup process for your new BoxHero team. For reference, we're using a team called Fashion Hero, an e-commerce store that sells clothing. You can see our item list is empty, so let's change that by adding our first item. We'll add a pair of jeans to this team. I'm going to call it Awesome Jeans. If you already have a product barcode, great. Go ahead and type that in. If not, you can click the green Generate button to let BoxHero generate a random barcode number for you. The same applies for an SKU, or a stock keeping unit. Essentially, this is like a unique identifier for your item. And if you don't have one, again, let BoxHero generate one for you. Quick tip, add a product photo. It'll be much easier to identify your items later. Now let's move on to attributes. Attributes are custom fields for your items, and in this case we have brand, type, and color for the clothing team. For these jeans, I'm going to say the brand is Levi's. For type, I will group it under jeans, and color I'll put denim. And that just records all the specific details about this particular item. Pricing information is completely optional, so I'm just going to go ahead and type some numbers in. And the most important part is going to be setting up your initial quantity. You can see I have 3 locations in this team: an online store, a pop-up, and a warehouse. Let's set the initial quantities as 50, 30, and maybe 100. I'll submit. And voila! Now we have our first item in the Fashion Hero team, and there is 180 of them total, spread across 3 locations. Now, that's great and all, but it's going to be quite cumbersome to have to add each item one by one. Lucky for you, there is a solution to that. Go to Data Center and upload your Excel file if you already have an existing inventory spreadsheet. We're going to add via Excel, and then we're going to download the template. I promise it's super easy and intuitive. I actually have a sample that I'm going to pull up right here. And as you can see, there's a few columns. One for SKU, barcode, the item name, all the stuff we talked about earlier. There is that pricing information, the custom fields or attributes like brand and type. And then there's the quantity across my 3 locations: warehouse, pop-up, and online store. So, just as an example, bootcut women's jeans. You can see it has its own SKU, its own barcode, its own cost and price. This one is also from Levi's. It's also a pair of jeans, but now the color is dark wash. The size is a woman's 0, which is very small, and there's 15 in the warehouse, 19 in the pop-up, 11 in the online store. All right, so let's go ahead and upload this. Actually, before I add that Excel file, I think the spreadsheet had an extra attribute for size. So I'll go to Data Center, Attributes, and add a new attribute for size. I'll set it as a numerical value, hit save, and let's go back to my items. We're going to import from Excel, add via Excel, and now we're ready to upload that Excel file. Look how nice it looks. I'm going to go ahead and add my items, and now I have 17 new items added to my inventory, in addition to the awesome jeans I have already added earlier. Let's go back to our item list because I want to show you something kind of cool. One thing you can take advantage of is using the group by function here. You can group your items by specific attributes or item details. So for example, if I want to group it by brand, then I can see Gap, H&M, Levi's, Uniqlo. If I group it by type, I can see them separated into jackets and jeans and pants and tops. You can also sort your items alphabetically or by quantity from high to low or low to high. And another cool feature here is that you can see your items by specific locations. Maybe I just want to see what's in my warehouse. I have I have 100 of these jeans in the warehouse. These jeans, there's 15 and 13 of these cardigans, etc. Remember, you can always update your item details by going to Data Center. So for example, for items, if you want to edit your items quickly, you can select multiple or even select all. You can delete them if you want to start over. Maybe you want to update all of their brand names or, whatever you want to do. For data center locations, you can access and manage all the locations you've added. Feel free to add a new location or update your team's location. You can also see what you recently deleted and restore the location if needed. Alright, so you're all set to start managing your inventory with BoxHero. Check out the other videos to learn more, or see the full guide at docs.boxhero.io.